Christina Reis.
Good evening, Northeast Kansas. Thanks for joining us here on KSNT News. It was a breezy and warm Black Friday for today. We shattered some high temperature records for today, but those winds will start to subside for tonight. And that's going to lead not only into a cooler night, but also a noticeably cooler weekend. Temperatures themselves will still be above average. It's just not going to be quite as warm as we were today. But otherwise, we keep this trend of quiet and dry weather, at least through the next few days. But we finally have a rain chance to mention, and you'll see that in our 7-day forecast in a minute. Skies have turned a little bit more on the gray side right now because of a cold front that's pushing through, not bringing rain, but additional cloud cover. Even so, we're still at 71 degrees right now. We managed to hit a high just shy of that 80-degree mark earlier today, coming in so far at 79. Now, the official high here in the capital city was 76 set back in 1990, so we crushed that one today, but we weren't the only ones. High temperatures for today ranged anywhere from the mid-70s to even low 80s. Now, our official records range between 69 degrees and 76, so didn't really come close to that either. It was abnormally warm for this time of year, but made it more comfortable for some of those Black Friday shoppers. Temperatures are starting to take a tumble right now, but still well above where we should be for this time of year, a mix of 60s and 70s. 71 here in the capital city as well as Lawrence, still 77 in Council Grove right now, but you may notice to the north, 60s are starting to pop up. And that's because our northern areas are getting behind that cold front already, and you can see that trend even with our wind direction. Still got a bit of a southwest wind in places like Burlington and Emporia, but more of that north wind continuing to filter in as that front pushes through. And along that front is where we're seeing some of those stronger winds right now, between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Not as quite as strong as they were earlier, especially for areas like Concordia, but as future track shows, those winds will start to subside a little bit more so. As your Black Friday comes to an end midnight tonight, notice how everyone now will have a north wind at this point between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Once we get past midnight, those winds will die off even more so, just anywhere from a calm to maybe 5-mile-per-hour wind at best as you head out the door early Saturday morning. But as those winds start to die down, they don't mix up the air quite as much. That'll allow temperatures to fall a little bit more, and future track shows that. Now, as we get closer and closer to when we'll see 7 o'clock for late evening plans, falling through not only the 60s, but some spots could be in the 50s at this point, especially for our northern areas who have been cooling off a little bit sooner. Otherwise, as the night unfolds, especially late tonight, that's when that cooler air really starts to filter in. Heading out the door tomorrow morning, we're not talking near 50-degree weather, rather upper 30s and low 40s. So a cooler start to your day will result in a cooler day overall. We will not see quite as big as a rebound as we saw today. Not 80s, not 70s. In fact, some spots will be lucky to hit that 60-degree mark for tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. You can see future track is picking up on plenty of upper 50s and low 60s across the board. But again, we start to feel that cool down a little bit more so for tonight as that front pushes through. Behind it, north winds will be at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, especially once we get past 11 o'clock midnight tonight. And we're looking at lows near 40 degrees here in the capital city. Also, as that front distances itself from us, we'll see decrease in cloud cover. By tomorrow morning, it'll be a fairly sunny start to your day already. Now, look at your KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast shows we'll be a little bit warmer for Sunday, not by much though. Mid-60s is what we're looking at. You'll feel warmer though come Monday. Breezy, warm southwest winds make their return. That's why we'll be flirting with that 70-degree mark. And then temperatures take yet another hit once we get past Monday. So we're looking at 50s making their return. Overall, the trend for the next several days, still fairly dry conditions, but we are looking at Tuesday night into Wednesday itself for the chance of some rain to make its return in the form of scattered showers.